So there's really nothing more powerful than you can do as a parent than pulling out your child. But as both taxpayers and parents, we do need to start looking at asserting our legal rights. We have a very passive attitude about our institutional actors. We keep thinking people will somehow or another do the right thing. But they won't. They won't do it unless they're strongly incentivized. And the only way they'll be incentivized is if they lose access to the kids or if they lose access to the money. So as taxpayers because the system is accountable to taxpayers, not just to parents, we need to start asserting our legal rights in court, which is, as Peter said, expensive, difficult, but it is something that needs to be done. But the third level of choice that I think, again, Peter's point about teachers is well taken. There are a lot of teachers who know that what's going on in schools is counterproductive for kids and for everybody. And I think teachers need to start demanding some options. Teachers need to start walking away from their unions somehow. They're required by law to be members, but maybe they need to start asserting their legal rights in that regard too. The proof of what unions will stoop to is there in the history, and I think teachers need to do more than just step up to leadership, because I don't know that the internal dynamics of the unions are very well developed. They're very good at maintaining internal order. And I think teachers need to look at forming alternative organizations and trying to get them certified. So I think everybody needs to, I actually wanted to hold this up. It's a book that was written in 1970 called Exit, Voice, and Loyalty. And these are the three forms of response that people can exercise in response to declining organizations. We can either exit, that's the most powerful one. We can stay and we can discuss and we can articulate our opinions, which we've been doing since time immemorial, or we can just stick it out and pretend we like it. And so it's the mix of how people choose those options. And there's so few people choosing exit that the system is not yet aware, the people who run the system are not yet aware that they need to market the system to us and meet our needs.